I was here, baby, and now I said, nah, me ma watching my wakwa baby, my main fast than it be the entire sports team say, and no pay so. One more day, I could hear on 70 in an or 28 minutes after 7. A high Kessben 92.9. Now, say what join the live, radio, so we are live on 92.9. On TV, we are live at Kessben television. Say, who you so DSTV, channel 364, Go TV, channel 121. I feel more you multi TV, you know, and okay, we are live on your multi TV DJ box, and I'm free to air and okay, so unya live. And we are live around the world on our social media handles. Oko Facebook, your handles no AME no Kessben TV streaming live, and Kessben FM 92.9 so streaming live and okay. And yeah, me need Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker, and okay. I'm highly grateful, sir, when they were feeding no at the Atoha. Your numbers no 0550-596-929 0550-596-929 and face 0550-567-929 0550-567-929 na afi wo de messages ni nyina no e de aba enkomo ahodo pi na no e wo ho no mu ano pay ye ne wo eba bedi na earlier on the newspaper review, Yane the Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa Eddie Enkomo, the lead convener for a year hands off our hotel demonstration and dra a course so I don't pay no home komo and paying for Atanasia Yane or more Ebebo. Now the campaign trail ahead of a year December 7th elections, you know, how is it going for both sides? And we'll look at some major policy announcement, especially Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the vice president, plus Ura John Dramani Mahama, Womunyinano, Eddie Tudja, ahead of this year's election, crucial one. And then matters arising from a year the colleges of education, say Kasei Sitag for the colleges of education teachers association no was strike still now no woman buy and negotiate here woman to me and sanso Emma back and see pay and come more ahodo no and no all the messages no eba na yaje I can kind in no edia amount 0550-596-929 0550-567-929 your numbers are no pay ya de ejuma na the Honorable Samuel Ayepe Emrashebedwani dada edema ayensuano constituency ewo NPP amanyoko no edemo anope wono atenase ana afi the Honorable Daniel Kwesi Ashama and so a former member of parliament edema the good people of Buem constituency in the Oti region and on the ticket of the National Democratic Congress and pay and paying for him no atinasia many more ebedi and komo enti ma wadwen training na no emra ba me emma de Honorable Ayepe achi na me mano akwaba ono de dika ba and pay oba ntempa former MPs no omumie ni di omo ya strong pa
obi na dika ukache we are sefani nyene samanfo se na dika ba jaisa
how good morning
me na train
already adom me hoya na say
we say opono so sora ahemrache but ahemrache sora edafem
enye easy
ndi so bi asora ahemrache na wa be du ya dema na meje be shine ne ha ne
horrible bantam
speaker you be minchi a watifu na minchia also and the wapa before 1 year juma na minchia minia ashama mejuso minchia no pa ejuma do be ache it was 2024 em fama won in the person atana opposition ejuma no obe ache pa for the next 16 years
I see mujira move to parliament the same time
but
2020
no I'm a junior or of parliament.
I see.
Maybe a senior, no me a junior. See, me chia watifu.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, me hoye pa. Ba Mr. Speaker, on se manye leto.
There be one year.
That way me kura me wa hansa na ubaye. Na wa obi bi fidie no. Me wa hansa na ubaye.
That me wo production room.
Nti manye late.
There be one. Me nka so wa late or. Me so do na di ka.
O se na na wa face agi shine no ase o share program na hansa na me baye no. Manye late.
Exactly. But the two of you are always looking young. I mean, secretly a day.
Oh, say, who parliament and drama ko parliament. Catch on so share. Who lose a men's room na uba outside parliament. Hey, the papa.
I see.
Ube tunya da. Ada ye. Ejumanu de obeye pa but hono. Na we see me bayari. Na we see me ye wedio. Na we see me ye adore. Na we see me ba school fees. Na we see from a family die. Na we see me see da kasminti bag me no. Na we see nelo. Na we see pento. Na we see o gata vida ye nim kran so bo ananka o my block kakra. Minia enya gro. Na nka enye boni o.
Yeah.
Ba baby ade no free. Ansa na vide beba no. Etomre bi emba kra.
Ebi ndi ho.
Inti na sa pressure no ba emra wo nipa ho do anka ne o kan ye no o pese wo aba ahonde no eni ho na emma o pressure inti u free ho dia oh cause nde te send dress ya nya cause a be at 10 inti no na on say ma pressure no na ba from ye pa.
I see.
I
see. But Mumi, you are doing well. Especially, I must commend you because my colleagues in the free parliament, they go out of the system. But yourself and Honorable Ayepe, I mean, you've kept touch with more political parties.
Easy. Asema minu Kenya no kwarne mu asema ko ho ne se. Sap niama ya wo ye nyina no. Nipa ne hu se ono na wato aba ma.
Yeah.
Nti na aketua nen. So they seems not to appreciate it.
Okay.
Wanye ntom say we ye ne papa. Nti you don't reciprocate. Wonta nya aseda
emfimu.
Ana yi kura emfimu. Me kai say na me ne ona wa atachia. MP4 ebu akwasaf. Na ye disankomo ya no ka chebise maybe okokwansunsi. In fact, obefi constituency aba na ni sika account hu nyina 2000 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
And ne delegates back, police station executive member back, Ede ma maybe buyer. Ma me no e was hospital. Ohia sika immediately. Nti sika 2000 or chemu no de 1000. Ma chairman is so farmer madam na Ofanko hospital. Na me could akra me hu ni ameye. Na chairman of the catching say, "Honorable, ni hu adwuru na adan a all this can ma me no. Ma me ne catch ni say, enti attach a wo ko nyina 2000 pena. Ultimately the man. Na 1000 na honorable attaching at the man. It was 50% of what he had on him
at the time.
50%.
Yeah.
Nipa ba hin abako nchenga wo bebu wo sika ma bien. No other fan amount. And it has happened to me before. But the ATM board down, we check my balance there 2000, will be here 1000. I'm me 1000 man. But the people no appreciate it.
Yeah.
But the person here can hear who say at times you can give 50%
of what you
have to people. So we are putting a pen so why are they? Why are they anchor ye? Make I say, you protocol say me na menya immigration service protocol back bi abranti bi obor ho modern pa o me constituency na maboa no amwahwe ne baabo na wie SHS na abofano passe kama onto school so ne de sa force work ya ada police ada immigration na soja timinya pe na me fere kra na ba bi omo no reception nyenti am ko be 2 car ko because na emergency one contema we are losing it.
Just lost.
Na me de no kwai. We nim say emra me lusu ya me yese be sanga ba bi mu. Na abofare papa and a leading me opponent campaign.
Interesting.
Yes. Na obi be say ni say and you be put the yere. Me aside, papa no war the last born, not than a told me. The year next, now, only a what to know. She come up with a fast of where I am, but better my penny when you use school. I tried and I said, you mumu, I didn't know your campaign. It's Yana. So, send me some baby, ma. Naming your opportunity, but the Bema will be for. Na new person or banade, say new person in yes, money. It is so onya. That's the onya bibi no the Bema or the Bema on beam.
I see.
So not just say, oh no, no, say, on your benefiting. Oh, ma, obi for Fronso, and yet benefiting. I was saying in our battle. Into neighbor tire or the campaign tia me and say, or per se, on your double benefits. These are rare issues. Say, what you read was not cancer way be.
Yeah.
We better say, I could be a adopted no class 5. But no call brigade school. But no call UDS. As I speak, our UDS. My papa was leading my opponent campaign against me. Why the child was still with me? I will find a friend no soon for so. Then I papa ye. That some of these things say one woman I make campaign can say it's not true. But these are rare issues.
Yeah, the ordeal of the members of parliament.
These are rare issues. Inti onu nya we ya mani nyina ohun se obua no.
Yeah.
Ohun se onu mom no wa boa and I will reward no. Some are also share greediness.
Yeah.
Onu enya. Inti I will say na asema ya yoro ho kase wo mu ne say the followers na nipa na wa boa no.
Yeah.
Or any followers no. If you tell them say this is what I've done
for Asumesi.
For Asumesi. Inti ininachi na bra be di mechi na me opportunity ma ye bia ma they don't listen. Inti na ma safuna be powerful. Then they lead their followers to a owi anu abetena na menya hwe wanya hwe na nipa na nya e na osan lead wa ko b na osan lead wa ko c no hu se o lead ko bi a benefit ne ba it will stop at him. Nti me the pass MPP yes igina say sa delegate system no ye be ya hu biribi.
Okay,
it's not helping. Nti bo say amanfo no what to abani wi ya no nganu won. And now kwa yinsu no the pressure on me to come as an independent candidate, you have no idea. But
I'm sure
I will never, and I've told them,
come as an independent.
No. But I mean a founding member of MPP, except to say, constitution, the edition we say, those who sign the party application to electoral commission are the founding members of the party. Okay. That's the definition that's put in that constitution. Yes, most of the founding members science paper. They came to meet me in the party. I said, can you say me support my card, my membership card dates back at 20th November 1992. MPP was formed in May, June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months. Now I'm a card bearer member. And I can show that card to you. I still have it. I was 19 years.
Interesting.
Made me school uniform granted, tried to carry me.
I see.
And I still have it. And I'm not living. Though circumstances may push you to live.
But you're still loyal to your party.
Yes, we have to. Party may a part of the formation of the party. So Manuel made you what was happened to me with DBA. Mary Kessie, because of say, Udi Bintino,
Ujai.
Me Jai Eddie Abba. Me Kessie, me Manuel made you oh, Baby Juan.
Wow.
Me boom food, I mean, Diana farmer. Aha.
Very well. All right, well, I've seen your party membership card. I'm grateful. But me, Embra, na yen shasi any enkomo esanse Embra demonstration echoes in the Greater Accra region. And I pay many the lead convener Eddie Nkomo. The Honorable Sabolo Kujeto Ablakwa, hands off our hotel demonstration. Mame enshasi ewo the Honorable Ashama so. Now, a lot of the members of parliament on the minority side, no echo PMO, ewo demonstration, no assay. And see, Mami Manisi Medu, na Mintino. Honorable, let him say, what do you
Yeah, medi echire dededa ansa na ndra kra be druye medical achache for nehwefo ni nyina kan His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, former President of the Republic of Ghana, and Yemami Prof Nana Jenopo Kwachima, Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa Michao, members of Parliament in Nina Michao, from Atuforce to the branch executive and the national Munina Michao. Well, Mr. Speaker, but say in car, say Ghana ne was ka oto adia. Ye ton ade oto enye boni. Enye boni se ti se ndemiti wa se ha me wo kokko afomisi me to o se oba beto se enye boni kra. Ba niema asem weyi dede aba honi se nipa oto edan a Ghana japade a ye ton. In the first place, or a minister, a Ghana government utrianeka. In the second place, or a cabinet minister, baby aye bogana in semni nyina po. Nti se uti sa dan ma adibia omuye wo sa dan mu no ubedi kan anya ho enitie. Ansa na Ghana for ni nyina be de ebeti enunti no etoso miensa nipa oye minister of agric no owo ye budget minister of finance emma budget for the year ono na ekura minister of agric budget. Both local monies and international monies, you know, ebane as grants and donations. Ebane. At the same time, so Sane Pano also a member of parliament. Inti se ye ton omaya japadia. Wa wukura Ghana sika. Ye ma budget every year no. Usa say oh mi wo business bi ntino mi nya ska free ho e de kwa akoton. Know that people will talk.
Yeah.
No two ways about it. Obi antan Brian Champo. Know that people will talk. A man for be kasa. Enunti na kasa no e bande. Because I don't have friend conflict of interest. With the kind of information what want to intinu America oh ye cabinet meeting no omaka say better senate hotel so need say take it to be like that say sana ebaye okay until the kind enya information and so it means in a way no wana moto no udi sisi amanfo omaka udi Ghana the kind ma obibia utia uye dwuma di magana nti enya wu na nka usa be di America ekotonga na japade. People will talk. They will tell you that you are greedy. That is what is happening right now. Look, Omampenyiku 4 times, there was a DC or MCEB in the northern region. Yetia Ghana sika 2 billion as a common fund edimano no. And a program be by no. Odiko twa treasury bill. Tiena tienu ye. Odiko twa treasury bill. As at that time, why na owia ni sika? Enye Ghana. Ghana ni nyina. And at the end of the month, yes, atiauka. Into what has happened in the past can be a reason for which some people will be talking today.
Okay.
It just a BBC pen. Into enye branch pokra na nkese se onko tosa hotels. O was a cow, o ni cow. Whilst you are a minister and government is still paying you, and you no necessary okoto. That aside, okoto you are now in the process of buying the shares 60%. When you are 60%, then you are the majority shareholder. And a man for share kasa. Okay, mpense mu cause say no. Yes, I got senate for kase. La Badi Beach and La Palm ni when munyana no omu nye profit. Inti no ye ton edi ama obi a odi ne sika be shema ama ho aba mfaso. But the revelations I ever say chere say. Labadi Beach Hotel no or ye profit or ye liquid. Omo oska. So question is say adentina I say ye ton. Nieme here every obia nche say who are be kasa for or against ni say go and bring the documents HRS Labadi Beach Hotel no or ye losses. Na nyina yenka bring their audited accounts. Ye nyina ebetumi akan bi. When you bring the auditor's account, then you say, oh, omu ye losses no. Then you have a point because near honorable Kujeto Blackwa any information sending krata okita ni nyina no point to the figures say Delight and Touch auditing omu ye no. That company is not making losses. So people will raise eyebrows.
What is Labadi Beach?
Labadi Beach Hotel.
Okay.
Inti sebasa na man for business inti adenti na moton. This are because there are other organizations and companies state assets and properties any profit. Anka say ton to say STC and anakum yadano. Say ton. Enu de yanton. If you are talking in principle, say, because the companies are not making profit, yeah, but companies are any profit. I yes need for contribution. Never mom. Indeed, say baby, you see, when it comes to election year, everything becomes very, very interesting. We are going for election. Indeed, Bisa say, okay, Oman Penyankasano, Inka Ombra na soye no, and Beka say, okay. Ebia this neat hotel sales proposals no amba cabinet. But say ko cabinet pa de na nkoma mpenyangaza no information ben and I demand. You see, sometimes we blame people for nothing. Ebia documenta omudu koto mampenyenim no. Maybe it's not the truth. Uka a married deal asem.
Yes.
Ni o mampenyika ye. So madada no. So we need to take time and follow this process because not all civil servants or not all Ghanaians, even including me, don't trust me. SSA and trust it. Not all. So in Nyama Ekosu Sahama in some way you could see, we have to follow through. And thank God, Assembly was right.
Yeah.
I'll move for all the parties to come so that we look into it. Ghana will look into these matters. Because Niakosunu, Mimiti as a former member of parliament, there are a lot of information Omu Kandra Kramati. In Sasia, ye ton the man politicians, ye Ghana and Sasi. Whether NDC or MPP, no, and yet, because say ye ton amma, the public property, abedani individual property. Where are we leading Ghana to tomorrow? Baby, to say, rich hospital. Baby, as I said, doctors entina na omu ben hospital na say yenya emergency ambetumi abanu say ye tonsa bungalow nsasia and then you expect the doctor to go and stay at Afienya na obefri Afienya aba be ye emergency work ewo rich hospital. Are we thinking into future when these things are happening? It is totally absurd. And that is where I agree with Okujeto Ablakwa said. Yes, we should lay ban on all politicians from purchasing state assets. We should. Because according to say, Obi onya wura politics mupe enu no onya ska. Meanwhile, Ghana dika inti sika no munya no free. Ghana dika say ubo tomatoes din chere Ghana ne ano odwane se ne boaye din. Tomatoes enye aeroplane. Yeah. Enye car. The common the anti-America's tomatoes, melku, jene, nyadwa. Na among for ne day. Why should we be in a country that food prices should be scaring us? Why? Because things are not right. We are not investing in the right place. Ghana nisenka eduane kro tonu fufufu a onye djuma kra ni body nkwa de obetumi akra no saa. These are the problems and the reasons for which Obia kasa. If you go to Osu, prison lands, omusi omaton, politicians are Jaffa. Why? I don't think necessary, Marasa. Hinti, say, Uko Laboni, any cantonment. One say there are big bungalows.
Yeah.
Ube who are your wife, now bro, tin, and Emma so eba. Why? Ebasa, yet the confusion eba in the future. Because Kwame Nkrumah Gana Asasi, say ye the ya mobi. Sorry, I'm a Ghana mining na. And young politicians. Then you know that the landowners too will get up. That this is not the reason for which Kwame Nkrumah took the land from us.
Now we see for a moment.
So near Esindrano, even though Mati say pepper spray be eba and no so me pese because I would like us to go by the letter agreement our policy for any organizers of the what demonstration. We want to see it. Say demonstrators no ena anye ania eda pepper suntina ye spray pepper no. We want to hear. We want to know. And our appeal to Honorable Kujeto Ablakwa, they should keep all these things on record because it is time. When the police and the security agencies are dealing with us, we must also deal with them. We should not allow them to be using power the way they wish. No. Asema mitindrano enyefe because even Mati say lana and penifo infobika ho. And amu spray and a tear gas and a pepper spray no mu ye. It is not nice. What have you agreed on? Where are the documents? Let us look at the place Amuka say ahana mu demonstrators no betumi aba. Oma trana. So man tried there. Those who were there, those policemen who were detailed to go and monitor they must be brought to book. And nuna yebe kase yes ye dimra edi ye juma and yet there we've agreed to point A. Minyandu point A kra now see my say ntinu minsan komechi. We are not going to adapt to that type of Kamaradini type of leadership. It is not good. Say, see, we are practicing democracy. You are practicing we. Ma obian hunton.
Very well. But as Honorable Ashaba, 55 after 7. Mame Embra a year, the Honorable Ayepe, so not maintain. Honorable Pacha maintain.
Mame can inchia president. Nado damko kufado. Ne nabedi echiri Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia osanye Frank Tuni Emma MPP 2025 about Wayekui. Wakwa aprobo Ghana afana nyina akohia ahemfo asofo muslimifo and youth na friend youth connect no. In fact we share a response by fi etifi mantem ebepma no fu ha kwanga ahemfo fias fast je no youth no boje no so nipa bu twi na ye de Kessben and stronghold the Shanti region nipa eboje no so bibia di dance say Nyakopon edi Ghana tumi no ebe share Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene yen economy na oha kakra be mefiase eyeye ba adeba akwa ye de measure the strength of the economy the growth of the economy. The first quarter of 2024 economy grew by 4.7%. Akakra ye hit 5% points no. Inflation drop steadily and now no 23.5 to 23.2. Make obi tie me anoba kan say na ahokyere o you president ejatom finance minister ejatom Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia baby be kasa bi oka wo sampa ahokyere ewo ho ahokyere a aka wiase nyina na ebi nso aka ye man Ghana na wo hwe countries a yeta bie young economy to the international world. They say Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Ethiopia, big African countries are practicing capitalism. You be young economy to the international world. No, na hiti and kasapa. People can say some na obi se Togo na kwatwe. Togo more independent. It's a Republic of Togo, but financial independent they don't. They keep more reserves in our France. Inti esa na France economy no. Hold one kakra. Same applies to Burkina Faso same to your neighboring country Cote d'Ivoire any other nti na see compare yenhwe countries a yebue your economy no into the international world and yesi ewo wiase no ewo direct implication and link to us Senate eye adwumaku a aban edi hɔ sɛ woyɛ adwuma na wobɛkɔ pension na afei wabrabɔ eba saa wahoɔden ɛbɛba fam ntumi nyɛ adwuma biem emra wahoɔden a woyɛ adwuma yi snit enti wo sika na kakra mfa nto hɔ na sɛ wokɔ ahomegyema wodi mfirihyia aduosia 60 years na wokɔ ahomegyema na snit ntua awka na wanya bibi de atotɔ unuan ɛne wonuru kwapem sɛ nyakopɔn bɛtɔ ne nsa afrɛ wo Ghana nyina fund ana trust ɛyɛ very strong ɛdi no kwara ma Ghana fo obiara ebedi adanse sɛ ɔyɛ snit contributor akɔ pension and saka ni sika ye wo fund ni bebiri wɔ Ghana ba snit ɛdi mu akotempa sika na snit ɛde wo yɛ no ɛwɔ sɛ wɔde kɔ yɛ adwuma na wonya profit because we busy on workers contribution say meji sika wo Paul ho nti mi fan kutu Peter ka eda Paul sika na amba no anya na Peter nso enya na akatua nti ne yɛka bi say raw Peter to people na snit fund na nyesa anete ɛwɔ sɛ snit impo for 10-20 years na sɛ wanti odwo yi bi sika ɛwɔ sɛ wɔn a wɔn adi kan ate wo sika no wotumi tua wɔnka ɛno na yesi fund no ɛwɔ ahoɔden nti sɛ snit titiw sika na wɔde bi kɔyɛ adwuma na adwuma a wɔn ayɛ no wɔde atua wɔn a wɔn akɔ pension no wɔde atua wɔnka na sɛ adwuma no ebi ni sɛ wɔde tɔ bond ne ɛfɛ no treasury bills ɛna bonds ɛne wɔde bi pa bank bosia wɔde bi ɛhyɛ nnwuma ahorow mu sɛ woyɛ wɔ adwuma sɛ Kessben wa ha yɛ na mo hia capital injection na snit ɛbɛyɛ assessment no so Kessben is making a lot of profit which between the ways ka be shim no nga beto ne friend shares no nga part of the owners of Kessben nti afisua mu dividend and amfaso mo benya no mutua na pay omo percentage wo mu no matua won sɛ sika no wo boaboa no ɛna wo de tua adwumayɛfo na akɔ ahomegye mu reka nti bɛhwɛ estate ahoro a ɛwɔ Ghana ha bebre snit ɛwɔ mu banks bi wɔ hɔ a they are doing very well. A typical example is Republic Bank. Snit a bigger shareholder. So ebobo bi usira be on even at all APSA bank ye friend Societe Generale. Yeah, Snit shareholder. There are some good businesses they are doing very well at Snit air contribution. Now no na Snit sounding nisika eco share hotels bi mu. Your hotels are huru bebree ewa Ghana ha snit 100% shareholder. I can say 100% shareholder. I say sika ede ye adwumaku ni nyina snit sika. Baako ene La Palm Royal Beach, Elmina Beach Resort, Buzia Beach Resort, and a Ridge Royal Hotel, and a Trust Lodge, and a Labadi Beach Hotel, AS6. And a snit at transit, Nancy, who say International Labour Organization at the report to be Barbon and Tinkensi. Snit Social Security Trust be brew or why. If you ask be brew, and say, you may have war, which would you want to buy the question snit no musende, said my from a new unscabium, I want to mean Yajuma. And I say, won't mean chia. Wanga kwa humeji won't mean to wanka. I look can see International Labour Organization at the respect about one thing say young Senator Ghana Hana. See, I don't believe I think 2036 dating I'm very sure about it. Snit in the big way you to mean to edge my foka. Dainty, ya assessment. You do Senate Bab on Timber Church moon. Say a idea International Labour Organization almost any time biana a Kenyan. Tell you me ku ahoro wa manga ahoro so no ema wa ma wo homere so nti nia I look ano ade a woni wonim enya sa na te de is better than what I look put out there but o ma consider hwe o investment and sankwana sa report be ba bonten no na snit ankasa aye na adwene say nyuma odi ni sika odi adwumayefo sika akohyem na enhye da mfa so ana na ye profit ana ye dividend mfa so emre snit ni snit di sika akohye hotel ni na adwene ne say hotel ni be ye adwuma na wanya sika na so nya sika workers a won akwa ahomegimu a wotifie no watumetu awonka odi sika na akohyem afesua na hotels na be buy wonsem sika yer kohyem no yenya profit bia nti 2017-18 thereabout ena snit yes sadia ye kwakọ pe bosia sika puduo ni ye de amamo na mo de ahye hotels ni mu na yetumi make enough profit nti 3 of the hotels snit edisika 216 million Ghana cedis, and you heard me, 216 million Ghana cedis. Says can ye adwuma ye fusika. I snit atitiwa guo and a snit kwaje bosia ka ho and odema 3 of the hotels. Say move on kwashem na ervampo so that we can get dividend from that date to and now we can say sa 3 hotels no want to me nya 1 cedi. Say ye kwaye adwuma no sika mo de kwashe mu nyina no enuni
no ni your hotels no de hen
me ni list no but if my memory is getting me right Elmina Beach Resort Buzia Resort na Ridge Royal I'll cross check it but I think these are the 3 a year of this kind of shame up to now sa hotels of this kind of shame in fact 1 cedi profit among afibiano woboka inti 2014-15 thereabout and a snit board it decided say sadia yen hwa sa hotels in near strategic investor na yemfa hotels no emano na yen ton percentage. You see, I also here connect as a snit and tongue 100% of these hotels. No. Rather, no, they are giving a majority share to a strategic investor.
60%.
Yes, 60%. No, on be taking the management of the hotel into managing a profit bar. Not snit taking 40% of the profit. Snit eye analysis. Say the Emma investor be na ya ton 60% man. Not me manage hotels ni na hotels ni make enough profit. Sika ye benya from our 40% no. E was sure say ye be manage the whole 100% no. Na at the end of the year no ye nya 1 cedi. Nti omu ye no mu say sadia ye fa 60% in my investor. Na omrem. Don't forget to say unya kan sa same way pe na nipa bi akese and adenti and as snitting for hotels no ma investor no say operate and take your management fee and give us a profit. They've tried it before. And even as we speak, hotels are in Siawa Henyana no. A beer and why a yes snit and I operate.
In terms of management.
Yes, in terms of management. And yes, snit no operate. Yenti asasa. Inti sa strategic investor no be operating. Already the strategic investors are those operating the hotels. Snit is just an owner, a 100% shareholder.
Because I know said there was a contract awarded to a company, Omo Legacy Management Group. Omo no anana manage all the hotels. Na Snit etua womo.
Yes, Omo operating commission.
But we are told that our contract has been terminated because of management in more.
But still, as we speak, and yes, Snit na operating hotel. I'm here to know, say. Company that operate, but Snit doesn't operate the hotel. No, or see a channel song. Inti Snit yes, Sadia. See the Yaton part now be the majority shareholder and an owner of the hotel. Yeah, you manage it well for us to get our 30%. Okay. Until at the end of the year, we declare with dividend and you take it 40% of the dividend. Then you take your 60%. Until almost compare investor. Sorry, company over Buama. Yet to me at hotels into moko fa ko be friend be same capital means what we in there
same
capital nti dede akoso nyina me na me for say anka se Ghana for NDC for obi beka with president trade union congress so beka bibia selection of same capital say ono never be advise Snit now wabua Snit mo aton hotels no because onya select same capital no selecting we pe oni hands e wo bibia mu company na ba bibia and mu group hotels no into 3 lots. Lot 1 La Palm Royal and La Palm Royal Beach Hotel and Labadi Beach Hotel. You see, Minya Kasano or Kasimbi, also Labadi Beach Hotel is making profit. Obia Niechini say it's not making profit. For all 5 years. 5 years in La Palm, to me, I'm making a profit of about 18 million Ghana cedis. Right? There's a difference between making profit and paying dividends. The two are not the same.
Okay.
Yes, you can make profit without paying dividends. Now, what's your investment to cry snit La Palm Beach Hotel? No? And the profit need dividend and we declare now. It's a company here with there. You will not come and sit on radio and say it is making profit. Says because all the control treasury bill, I do know how much you are making out of that. And you may fusiko, our pension you chiawanka. It is made 216 million. Akosha company now at the end of the day, no, me 10% of what even I use the same money to buy treasury bill. Me use that same money to control bonds. Me use that same money at the Kwame Republic Banker. And can we mean into be as an investor, no, what should be how do sika kwasha and more good returns. Nipe kasasi La Badi Beach Hotel is making profit, you know. Obian to mean go to figure and chira say sika ahe investment bank and na sniti dia kwasha La Badi Beach Hotel na profit na we declare no is a percentage of what investment. And I says can the question about the beach hotel see the court treasury bill and the court Republic Banker I can also affection ahini ebenya. Mr. Sanka snit you won't talk this way.
Now I've intercepted a document from SNIT. I mean, certain indications. For instance, Yemeki Labadi. Now, in terms of profitability, okay, the report my interception indicates in the past 14 years, Labadi Beach Hotel made losses in 2 years out of the past 14 years.
Exactly.
And what it means is that for the past 12 years, Labadi Beach making profit. Now, in terms of dividend, Labadi Beach has consistently paid dividends over the years. Okay. Now you come to average return on equity. Or say the average return on equity investment of Labadi Beach Hotel was around 1.7% from 2012.
1.something%. It means you are with me, speaker.
Yes.
So snit you are there. Not a would to mean make equity returns on equity 1%. Will you still put your money in there? And that return on equity one answer.
What it means is a profit in a bar. A fana ye the my shareholders. I mean, I will form say Labadi. Sikana would share Labadi Beach Hotel. 1% and the winner 1%. Meanwhile, the same amount, no, me the Kwame Republic Bank, I bet to mean 60% equity returns. In the Sanka one snit ya will you continue to say it's making profit? Making profit on what? On what? On equity near 1.something%. Even it's a whooper with way na a company. Na company with the equity sika share company. Na ma 1%. Will you continue to put your money in there? And the two, I never quite see say. I will now see for mama.
The hotels are 6. We don't come in here 1 on 1 power. The hotels, remember, the hotels are 6.
Yes.
And 6 no 5 running negative. To make your product attractive for a buyer. I was saying, well, then you make a profit, you know. Echo can only profit, you know, so that it will attract an investor to buy the hotel. And my breaking into lot. Into which the way I'm here lot now. Almost near our holding kakra. Near their attaching near only holding lot 1. So you are about to hotel no. Ubato hotel no. Why is one is good if you get good profit. No far lose back now they are
lot 1 Labadi Beach Hotel and La Palm Royal Beach Hotel.
2 things. One say
lot 2.
Remember. Yes, and I said they are in the same region. Apart from that, you know, Labadi Beach Hotel is at least declaring profit, though not good dividend. But La Palm, negative. Into Uberfa way they are far away come.
Okay.
Ain't San Omoye Nina. Yes, there's a very critical point. One will say, Verna Champon is not Rock City hotels. Brian Achampong is not Rock City Hotel. What can I say? What is legally wrong? Yanton Hotel name farmer Brian Achampong. Yanton Hotel name Rock City Hotels. And Rock City Hotel is not Brian Achampong. Brian Achampong is for more Rock City Hotel and son obey MP, and son obey minister, and son obey Greek minister. The two entities are not the same. Rock City is an entity
on its own.
Brian Achampong is the Bush family. They hold the biggest pharmaceutical company in the US. They bid and win government contract and they execute it. I'm not Bush Jr. Your president. Now what pharmaceutical drugs and they support needy countries. Ne papa company and they winning contract. They manufacture the drugs over trillions of dollars and send it to the needy and poor countries. It is a mere businessman to say Trump. That's an opportunity about some president. Because I hold a lot of hotels in America. Because we were investments in housing in America. Into me the president.
Very well.
And it is a president. And what's a abandoned hotel? Is that what they are telling us?
Very well.
Sir, lovely transport. Lovely transport, not on tree urban fuel.
Please.
Sometimes I love you on the who owns it? Not entry fuel. Not on the president, not your man and fan of fuel.
Yes, but I mean, Honorable Shaman explain a lot.
Do we then say, sir, conflict of interest, typical example.
Almost Mammy Susumin what I usually the host is about time. 15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Engineers and planners and a winning concession.
No, what I say?
Engineers and
why do you want to spoil the program?
My member so 8:15. I had Kessben 92 points.
Wakasa 15 minutes. Oma me 10 minutes.
And to me more 5 minutes account. Now ask square. Meet you.
Mania, catch me brother say. Onu wa catch we asa fanana nyina say oye engineer. Inti say ye konji ye kan engineer asema metumi akakakra. Baby a okono e hoye true. When we come to business and corporate governance no. Misusumi will be chereche no. Time aye bisa Brian Achampong say who is the majority shareholder of Rock City? What in your kind? David, me say what in your car?
But he's not Rock City.
You don't know. Please stop that.
You don't
stop
know.
what you are doing
yourself. Who are very
he said clearly. No. Don't spoil the program. Don't spoil the program. And what you are telling us the whole world say Brother Achampong is not Rock City. Agreed.
Yes.
Now when you go to paper, who owns Rock City?
Brother Achampong buying the job.
Please, don't spoil the program. Don't spoil the program. Why? Who don't spoil the program? I am telling you. That is what you have said. If you are not listening to yourself, don't spoil the program. You come natural. You get it right?
Yes.
We know.
So
we know that
company law, no. The entity company, no, is separate from the
yes. But the majority holder of the share, no, owner. Why is Snit no, please? Why is Snit the majority shareholder of Labadi? And yes, some majority shareholder as soon as Snit Gina to say autumn.
Exactly.
Now Snit Yanipa. Please stop what you are doing. Don't miseducate people.
No.
Because you are speaking, you are on DSTV. But you are going the whole world.
But what he is trying to say, and they say, so what the company, any owners of the company, see what company no a separate entity. And to a person who treat Rock City as an entity on its own, separate from.
Me see,
until when you want to
you see when you are lifting of the veil.
Exactly.
Lifting of the veil. No, please. Oh, why are you behaving like this?
Kessben lifting veil,
when you lift the veil, loose.
Speaker,
when you leave the veil, you see, in generality, this building, when you are outside, this building, you may not know the number of cubicles in it. You get it right? So it is your inquisitive, Ebema will lift the veil because of things that are happening.
Exactly.
So in that wise, okay, we know Rock City belongs to Rock City. Rock City is not Brian Champon. Agreed. Now we move on, take a step further. Who owns the majority shares?
But he's still not.
Please.
Even if you leave the
please.
Still not Rock City.
You are trying to tell
Rock City.
Why?
They are two separate
You don't know anything about company governance.
No, I did company
You don't
law.
know. Please, you don't know. I say you don't know. You don't know. Don't spoil the program.
I did company law for 4 good semesters.
So in there say per se.
Yes.
The person who owns the majority shares of Rock City, who is the person? Who is the person? As Brian Champo himself said on TV, who is the person? Who is the person? And why is that person the same Musi Rock City Netonu? Why is Brian Champo answering questions on that? He's not the one. He should tell the management to go and speak. He's not part. But the document shows at the Registrar General Department said, you are the owner.
At the formation stage.
Yes. Okay. You are the owner. Go for lectures on that. And that is why Ghanaians are taking him on. You cannot be a minister spending our money at the same time buying the state property.
You can't go wrong and tell me to go.
If you can't go wrong, that you are part of MPP, so you can't see that. That eye is blind.
In company
that eye is blind.
Brian Champo
I said that eye is blind.
And
that is the reason why.
Even if you
are spoiling my program,
he is still not.
Please, you are spoiling my program. I don't want the program to be like that. Other than that, we'll be like that until we close. We'll be like that until we close.
You have the platform, intimidate. His microphone is off.
Yes, if that what you are saying, you are deceiving the public. Because when we want to do serious auditing on this issue, who are we going to find behind the veil? Is the majority shareholder? Exactly. Who is the majority shareholder? Is Brian Champon. That is what I'm telling you. And it is because of this type of discussion, that is why MPP will blindly be supporting this. Because they cannot do this critical analysis. And look at where they are wrong. And they'll still tell you that we are right. Because they lack that understanding on the business analysis and the people behind it. So somebody will sit down on the TV and say, oh, Nagana Niso. We are not talking about that. That is sentimental. We are talking about corporate governance and what is happening right now. You know here MPP people, they will tell you Senate is selling. What do you mean? What are you telling us? If Senate has a cash cow company that make money, do you get it right? Are you telling me that you are going to add it to the old one? Where did you learn that business from? Then why can't you use the cash cow to support the ailing companies rather than combining it to the ailing ones and sell? What are you talking about here? 1.7%. This is you made me understand today the reason why MPP is supporting this rot. Because of this, that is why they have educated you to be supporting this rot. Because somebody who is taking the government money as salary and have our budget, we should not allow as a nation for that person to be buying state assets. What are you telling me?
Yes, but honorable, the substantive issues, still remains. Now, Senate is simply telling you, sir, we appointed transaction advisors. Based on valuation report, transaction advisors, at the buy, which is in this case, Sem Capital. Sem Capital, a consortium of about 4 companies, boom. Your civil engineers, your lawyers, they know how some of these transactions should go. Now, this is the bid result and the valuation result. Now, they are telling you that the hotels were valued independently by the transaction advisor, who brought in a reputable specialist firm. The valuation methods were used as follows. Now, they have considered the cost of replacement, assuming Senate per se or total overhaul of the ones a place losses the much involved, the money is involved. I won't bet media side. Then they look at the going concern. So at the end of it all, the Senate is telling you, yes, Labadi is making profit, but who per se who share profit at Labadi a making. Now who share the ones that you are going to reinvest in the operations of Labadia. Then it is better off say obeton certain aspect of the shares of Labadi to be able to ensure say you can also do other works other places I don't know and yield any other match result. I mean, these were part of the rationale until they decided to let go majority of the shares in those hotels.
With all due respect to them, that is with issues that are coming right now. That is an incompetent assessment and a group of
I see.
Because they made mention in that report say, we want somebody who is coming to take over these companies to increase profitability.
Exactly.
To increase managerial competence. So if we have these issues, and you see, and one of these hotels are say profitability or a profit that are to the tune of 158 million. What your dividend of 25 million and what your tax of 20 million. Why should you put that company part of this company that you are calling ailing company? That is why people are still lifting the veil. Say, Osafoma for Nibano, no, there wasn't it. And so that trend, you look at it. Osafoma for Baya MPP, no, or no, yes, snit board. Tom company now must snit near Oye Brian a champion. That is why somebody who is a Ghanaian too has the right to say so. Because this particular thing, Amma mentions say, and giving the information about Labadi Beach Hotel, defeat all that you have just read. Metunyaka say, by these provisions, on one kasa tenase, aye kanana, and no match on Yamadibre. Adentina labor union say, Omoka say, you should not sell our hotel. Because the money is not government money. It is workers' money. Why are they saying so? Inka Bram Akujeto Black Appiah. Say, like the labor union in their heads should come and say that, no, we have allowed. Why are they saying today, say, Yempini? Because maybe you've not given them the right information. And when you don't give somebody the right market information, that person will take a wrong decision. Yeah, do you know that?
But on the board of trustees, organized labor were 4 representatives in the Warsaw.
It is about voting. How many are the total number of trustees, members that form the trustees? Give me the total number. So when you go there and you vote, and they say majority carries the vote, now I lose you. That is what it means. Give me the number of members on the trustees board.
I'll give you the number.
And when 4 is there, maybe facing 10. What do you think will be the results? Say 6 no I can and I say you beton at the end. And I move 4 and I move board no so. What will happen at the end of the day? Samunyi na krama votino. That is what we are talking about. Why won't they send this to Parliament? So that we have a bipartisan committee. It is wrong yesterday and it is wrong today. That is what we are saying. Say, we are looking at how we can handle the state property. We are not looking at the politics of it, keke. But when we look at the groupings of people and you take the line of action that is being taken, we say no. Okujeto Blakwa will be wrong. Sanka organized labor can say, hey, Okujeto, nyauye no jai. Ya na esi yentong. Then Okujeto Blakwa will be wrong. But the organized labor, Eba Ndebe Kachiro say, Yempini menton ye hotels. What does that tell you about even the committee who can watch them? The members are how many? Do you get the information?
Yes. So the board of trustees of Senate are made up of 1, the chairperson, 2 representatives nominated by the president, one of whom is a woman, and making it 3. Then you have 2 representatives of Ghana Employers Association, making it 5. You have 4 representatives of organized labor, making it 9. 1 rep from National Pensioners Association, making it 10. 1 person from the ministry responsible for finance, making it 11. 1 representative of the security services, making it 12. Then you have the director general, making it 13. And then a company secretary to the trust. So totally, we have about 12 to 13 people in there.
So my brother, can 4 form a majority decision here, even if they say they don't like it? Look at the people you have just read. Can 4 form a majority? These are some of we are doing critical business analysis here. And that is the reason why they came to support Okujeto Ablakwa of what he's doing. Because they know on the board of trustees, they can't get the majority vote. So their voice will not be heard. Listen to me. That is the fact. That is the fact. Nipa 14. Ena ni every ufie eye 4 and 9. Ena musi yenko tuaba. Na who expect say nipa 9 be winning nipa do. What be that?
Very well. But I say 27 after 8. Mamemfa asedane bi ma wa wo tie yen. Na memfa asedane bi nso emma mabua form. Pacho anope se wo tie me na wo pe edan ahaya ye wo eye 6 unit houses yesi ewo eye Kaswa Windy Hills na adankra ni nyina no 5 bedrooms each enti wo ye company ana wo ye individual o pe baby a environment no kama CCTV cameras and monitor 24 hours in a day na ensure eba de bia your standby generators nso a enkanea echo off a wo betimi ayiso ampacho anope company no tonsa froze bra na brabe rent ewo Kaswa Windy Hills enti se wo tie mi a wo mo ewo Kaswa police station no echirwa pe ewo kromo pa mo join here live ewo Facebook and TV ne so no obehu say yeah the structures no pictures no edi egugu so ama eho ye pa enti say wo obi a wo pe baby atena ana wo pe edi ama workers anope obetimi any company no edi nkomo on 0558 507765 0558 507765 and after 0248 906831 na when company no any enkomo mamemfa asedane bi nso emma House of Fortune na anope House of Fortune say memo won kaye na memo wa mane say ene womo epe Ghanaian workers skilled and unskilled labor na womo de mo akwakopie mo ewo omanya ye friend Romania. Now they are giving you a working contract of 2 years. Na afi watimi akọ Romania mine mo akọ ho akọye adwuma mpacho uye obi a wo construction sector ni mo na uye mason uye tiler ana nso se uye steel bender uye plumber electrician painter welder uye obi nso a wo operate excavator heavy duty equipment ni nyina no wonim operate dia bulldozers crane any forklift nyina no wo honim dia ye de ye adwuma anopei sa kwanya kese we no aba ede amao pa eno nti mpacho wotemenka make it a point na jumedi ati say no wonso fa wo ho ehye mobi anopay de wo behia no your traveling passport na afi wo wi a watro ho nsem kakra e de agu krata so medical fee kakra registration fee and afi 4 passport size pictures na shenin so say between the 25th ekokosi the 30th of June bosumi ya ye womi 2024 ade say wo mo beye interviews wo mo office wo Achimota Amankwa Plaza B first floor building ni mu eno nti wobetimi aba na wonso odo ho aba be hye dwumadia etese mu anopay open komo yi mu nkyeremu bia no a woni House of Fortune for any nkomo on 0554 547915 0554 547915 and after 0200074525 na when a House of Fortune for any enkomo. Emofrane BA school mpacho best brain publication for from the basic level of a year an educational structure no equal kosi senior high school open textbooks papa na womugina naka curriculum neso and the actual textbooks yedia mpacho and no the best brain publication for dia bedwaman so anopay say oko basic level no primary 1 to 6 open mathematics textbooks womu use science textbooks womu use English our world and our people for computing for basic level primary 1 to 6 open in bia ubenya bi ewo ho afi wo ba JHS no a wo mo books ahodo a wo mo use nyina workbooks social studies on RME ene de keka ho ni nyina no mpacho ubenya best brain publication books na watimi ayusu afi senior high school no womo ewo core mathematics textbooks papa biology government English integrated science ni nyina ye textbooks womo atro na de ma best brain publication womo textbooks no dance ne say womo the videos any pictures the aka textbook ne ho say abofra no ekenkan wo book nim na wanti ase a wo hwemfonyi no ehwe videos na etimi ema no enya suahu no enya ntiase yie wo de wakenkan ne nyina ho anopa bookshop bia obewura mu bia no ka kire wo mo say ope textbook best brain for a publish the abedwaman so say open the duduo mu ato a mpacho mo amoye schools mo pe bia to de amamu schools na egu ho PTA groups ahodo ne nyina no mo be free 0507 0507 200 200 0507 200 200 and now for 0241 520946 0241 520946 na when a best brain publication for any enkomo anope enti from the basic level nursery ekwa akosi senior high school textbook bia wo pe ede ama wo ba esua wo fie bia no anope best brain publication for the anaye papa womo atomo boase ana atro ede abadwamai so 33 minutes after 8 Kessben na many the honorable ayepe former member of parliament ede ma ayensu ano constituency ana afi the honorable Daniel Kwesi Sharma, one a former member of parliament at the Buam constituency in the Oti region on the ticket of the NDC and pay many and paying for him no AD and Komo. Now we go into the major issues. Air border on the welfare of Ghanaians. Some of the other issues. Campaign no efras no. A lot of the presidential aspirant no air promising plus SITAG, the Colleges of Education Teachers Association no. Se ye kase wamu gusua no ewo strike. Mamimra honorable ayepe so na minshasi in free so on these two main issues na mintie no for 10 minutes. So we are honorable Ashaman so ebebem na afe yato aso. Honorable
within my 10 minutes na mbese me chere sansem Menkasi.
Honorable me proceeding.
Honorable
we've had enough time to
Brian Achampong is not the owner of Rock City Menkansa. Or 100% shareholder or the majority shareholder of Rock City.
Okay.
Now me can say in company law, the owner of the business can present the business, but he's not the business. Nti se wo kase Brian Achampong because of say or MP, because also ye agric minister into the company I know no ye company no but on no only company no on to mean talk a buying eja padi bi because a banton na on to mean ta it is also wrong nti e besre ye nti asesa 4 members na e what senate board no so obi nkasi I was sanka what to about object the sales. Niya can say we were principals and we principals no a trade union congress. One word work board no so. Inti ebra snit a year na adwene so person oton companies no. When I will represent trade union congress our board no so. A year shareholding alteration of a shareholding capacity of state in the hotels. Into a major policy. Wasanka board members no ekobo won principals trade union congress na man say senate want to alter the shareholding capacity of the hotels na say mo principals ni ka say yampene a na say moko na bia mo anya voting rights and I say bia mo anya enough vote to turn the decision you announce to Ghanaians through your principals say this is the position of Senate. One train, one peneso, won't go through the process ni nu baby, and send our principals na ba one thing abekesi niamu ya ni peneso. Then you have no business sitting in Senate board and representing your principals. Yes. What do you hear say even bibi wo mu sa na wo can organized labor Canada and they should change their members on the board because that was person what try and say members na serve with Senate board so no we ga inform one of the Senate position to alter the alteration of the shareholding capacity on a intention no so edu abato sa amria obia abandon the car. Say young crankre, say your jumeku, say your organized labor. This is the cashing time. I will say, Ubia Eyusu, Abato Mri, na Odijeniska. Now the man who says school feeding for Omania Bre, Omsa Abandon, Omo and then newspaper would leap. And so I bang at the cow. Leap from say any abre say aban wuta and catch for inscamain. Na young who say colleges of education or match lecture for a child or honor so aban and one some can be a seer. Will be up so used coming elections no at the addressing the situation. edu saa so ya saa bang so ani ba no ho so se saa mmiri na obia episode genede intimi so memmo ame ho na sika kakra wo ho no ye hwe na ye mfa ntuatu asafo no ka nti ye ho no e adestre na ye bekoso asre akyerɛkyerɛfo no enura on another network na mitie adusuafo no bi in fact wan asɛm no e ya ayoroho o se wo nua ho nsɛmsɛm bi nti mmerɛ wɔ sɛ anka wɔyɛ wɔn exams no antumi amaso na eyi nsoro bayi ebe ota omo calendar no actually colleges of education no university colleges nti omo nkyerɛ internal exams. I think University of Cape Coast will say Winneba and conduct omo exams no mom nti sɛ wanyere wo ho ansua de na wanhwɛ ne ma bi a na ekwa affect students no nti ye be koso ya asre echichafo no sɛ wɔnkɔ classroom no wɔnkɔ kyerɛ na aban so ma no ho nyɛ hare bibiara esi wachichafo no kwan demands biara wo permit ha nkesi bibia wo pe bia abanya ma won because enye bibia wo pe bia ana adwuma fo pe bia na ban to me na muni amesra ne se one trans and aban emi to me in halfway ni ehwe se ye betumi aboa ama adusuafo yi akọ classroom akọ kyerade a eba sana how bibri e wotade omo academic calendar no nti sra na ye be sra afa no nyina na adikyerefo no de sobo kesepa ebo fair wages and salary commission yesre one echichafo no entrance na wo hu de kwede potin a echichafo no pe na one aban nka na aban nso wan asen na yentumi ma akyerɛkyerɛfo yi nkɔkyerade na saa nipa yi aya adusuafo yi wona woba beba abonten abekyerɛ ye mmofra ade nti if you are not well trained see ya tete won yi na strike etwitwa won akwan mu won antumi nsua ade na ntiase ya ebenya nsunsan so bone ewo ye nso ye ma woba bekyerɛ won ade no so nti ebesrɛ aban ene akyerɛkyerɛfo nka bom ku no na organ a friend then one question one come na want to me and solve problems of my and one watch lade ya woni ama bia ye gina so to aba baako the economy ubekese corruption ubekese infrastructure ada baako a edimu akonkunam pa tribe and religion research about one thing bebri ekensi about 40% of Ghanaians, do no majority eko to aba ada baako a wohwe ye tribe and religion hina na nipe asorben na me nko osom be mu na ewum etumi kwa mpo se nipa na ye Kristo no kra no ne asen abisa se oye basiri ni Presbyterian ni ana oye assemblies ni oye Pentecost ni ne yakumu saa ebi so tumi gese asemasi do fimi krom men ne fi kro ba akontim beto aba man obi so tumi gese e asemasi no ho yefo oso ware amri bi na 2012 or 2016 elections na me ko jim pa nti me jimu ya ama me nya muscles na kro me ko ya asene ma frantama na party free abo edisi he nipa bi gina match me to so ba ko gese yampi de beto amaro abo keke Nento bato aba mama ne say makọ gym na menya muscles you are not so no hwa asa na ode ato aba ne but ni nyina eyi ne mum ade ba ko a ehuhia pa yen democracy ekwanim e wose ye dwene ho kese ne ye gina so de to aba na Dr. Mahfoud Bawumia aka kire yen policies and programs a day ena nipa pese meto abama no meto abama na obetuma ye na aboa masetena mu na mama setena mu atumpun na me loro kwan a ekomi kromu a asɛe no ayeye na da bia meyere na memma mikunu na memma menya aduan asi won pon so ena Dr. Bawumia si ye hwɛ no ehuhia pa me ba wie suku wonya adwuma anye yenhwe no ehina na okita good policies a wan kasa wutie o wasoma ye feasible ye de adwuma ebeye yie ehina pa na ne hyehye o de ba no ebetumi create adwuma ma me ba nya bia ye yenhwe no.
Yes, but horrible. You share no. A vice president of the republic and I make those promises. I mean, baby, I would say as the second most gentleman of our land, no, all the influencer will bet me resolve some of the problems now, rather than waiting till the future time.
When him say, maybe Abeka said, Mikachi will say, our economy is doing very well. Emane, you grew by 4.7%.
And another person in business in which sectors and they accumulate is growth.
Many details now, but the growth no say you can boma just say the economy is doing well. Obi take ya what you and the ajatomo. Inflation equal 54% and about 23. He said obi say me say Dr. Bawumia and then na baby otro ya fa ho a and nti and I will buy by 2019, early part of 2020, economy no a year na hipic. Sorry, a COVID and the Ukraine war a buy na niama say na osan edianim said the second in baton oshe man niama egusi san ye nti onaye onkan nsa hye ne debri fam ye ogusuara etoto niama ono man pahini ehwe se ne yesay no ebeyeye ampa wo de wani to fam na wo hwa a ho kire ho de nso ne yesay no egusu yeye na bi no muka tomatoes ho asem ane ye nwura fi se Ghana ha.
Say back here 5 cities.
Oh,
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, say I no pay Ghana
Jomu tomato growing area. So catch me say baako ekodu 5 cities are meji we.
No, I'm saying it's a currently in
it is not. It is not harvesting. You say see our planting season when you away. You new harvesting seasons. Definitely every farm commodity or food stuff in the market in edu samiri ya nsu to akuafo ni duana he say kura na abrofo eboye ma administration of agriculture seed ba aka seed no ebro na akuafo de ahyepata ebi ni wo yidua nti edu season ya January
because they had bumper harvesting.
Yes. Into
planting for food and jobs should have catered for that.
See anything that Dr. Bawumia policy be by gradually we are shifting from rain-fed agriculture to irrigated agriculture. Until you to me move to that now. All season and I feel young modern say you bet to me a store in your enemy. Senabeya, Emebua, tomato ya can have me. Yes, some last month near 5 cities, can. But and 3 for 5 cities. And then opa yes for yensi family uncle. Yeah, training ya
the last time tomatoes. The last time we told you was last weekend, Saturday. Tomato back on 5 cities. Nyadwa, I'm telling you.
Well, me nim ebia na me nim ebia akoto.
5 cities.
Enti ni amepa say make yen nyina yati asene say. Ya started harvesting tomato and a garden eggs our body efiase eba. Yes, no boy ding because na ya store unse no so to na say. And next year 3 for 5 cities, 2 for 5 cities start but ebedu make count by the end of this month or early next month you best start here be egu and you have the post harvest losses and when there was a fiase bo buying near to me ejina into Dr. Bawumia aka pay face say yan hwe nhye pa okita na ento abama on na bank MPP na yema tu anyuma pa yiso last 8 years and them why and this is deliberately you going to say you remember one political party a rule for a longer period 32 years and some people who say it's accurate.
Very well. Honorable Appiah made that say made him say you'll be taking leave of us shortly but member Honorable Ashama Sosia but main kind messages in Ibia Abba we say good morning Mr. Speaker, my name is PM Atakaswa. I don't agree with Honorable Ashama of the NDC on Rock City Hotel saga. In company law, the company is different person from its owners. The company can be sued separately, and that is a fact. Thank him for me. Thank you as well. This one says that the NPP people are not ready to sustain power and therefore from a year Atasomanso in Kumase. But you sent in that one. Good morning to you. This one says that John Redu Ediwe Free Hacho Anna Eba. I say, please, the leaders of this great country have failed us. Whenever I wake up, I feel we, the youth of this country, must wise up. We need to stop following these politicians. They have nothing better to offer us. Redu, thank you for a message. Awodiaba Anope. This one says that. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Tell the NPP man in your studio to stop most of the issues he's talking about. It is just not unfair that a cabinet minister will have the right of opportunity to purchase things that belongs to Ghanaians. It is totally a conflict of interest matter. This is shameful and must not be a subject of defense. Emisa, you sent in that one. Thank you for a message. Awode Abba. We also say good morning. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. NPP will kill Ghanaians. John Mahama will come and save us from this mess. Odiwe free, Saviola, Odiwe free, Seshi, Awaso, Ana Ebaye. Saviola, thank you for a message. This one says that. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. The NPP man, the Honorable Ayepe, is not observing silence. We have noticed from your TV screens, the Honorable Ashama does not speak anytime he is speaking. So he must stop the interference and allow the Honorable member to flow as well. Kweku Richard, all the way from Wasa East, Anna Ebaye, Kweku Beda say any message, Baroski, the way for accessory one neighbor, say Ghanaians should never do a mistake by handing this country to John Mahama and the NDC again, because modern day Ghana politics is about ideas, policies, and solutions, whilst the NDC and their flag bearer lack such. Regards to the Seche Kumewu DCE, you sent in that one. Thank you for your message. We say good morning, Mr. Speaker. Please, if they are not making profit, how will someone invest in it? That is a simple question you ask. Thank you for a message. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. The issue is not about the selling. It's about who is buying the hotel. It's conflict of interest. Simplicity. Let's be loyal to our nation as Ghanaians. Kweku Bonfo, you sent in that one from Pristia Huni Valley. Kweku Bedase, any message. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm George Oheneba Jembibi. Please, why is it that both the NPP and the NDC is doing this to our motherland? The politicians must desist, just as the Honorable Ashama said, from buying state properties. Thank you for a message. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. This NDC man thinks we are strangers in this country. We are not. Indeed, we've seen instances where the NDC has captured some same state properties. What is he talking about? And did the IGP assent to most of the things the demonstrators did to the police as well? He must be fair and balance his argument. Thank you, Ofagofi. Thank you for a message. Bekwaya Santina do a free at the bar. It's 50 after 8. Maminti Honorable Ashaman so for 10 minutes. Na afe yem fancy and wrap it up. Honorable Maminti.
Yo, opinion midawasi. I respect that caller who called from Kaswa that
the texter.
The texter that companies separated from ownership. I said I agree to that. But Bibine Tabantina edit to law say you lift the veil when issues are coming. So I maybe one team say I have agreed to that. But then when you go to Registrar General's department, a ho and now be the owner of this. So say assembly or company, that is what will force people to lift the veil. So that is that about that. Now, Mr. Speaker, on the issue of education, make a training college or much education leads to the removal of ignorance and impacting of knowledge. And nunti se abayin biba se me policy ni se me ba be school year. The school itself or the education system itself is a value chain. Nyama bebre eka ho ansana impacting of that knowledge becomes very fruitful. Ebi ni se teacher ne a obe impacting knowledge eni ni se edan a teacher ni ana baby ombe shia ama removal of this ignorance take place and the impacting of the knowledge. Akonja akoda no betena so. Materials, teaching and learning materials are as some use ebi a teacher no kire na de we okofia you use to continue to refresh the memories and also here. Nti we ni na eka ho ansana ade kire any entiase ana adisua no ebesipi asita. But what is happening right now? Well, nienti aye kasa ye binum kasa sese ene say. Yes, since MPP eba power no. I'm a teacher. I'm a trained teacher. Okay. Ya kasa atunofo say you don't come to bring out a policy. You are just talking about free SHS, free SHS, free SHS. Teacher ni kura o chere nkoda de no omu na omu sun new. Teacher ni a udi bon hu sahini say free SHS. Anu na also in there. So you don't do that. You must cater for the basic level, the senior high level, then you move to the tertiary. And then upon doing all these things, then you take steps to open job avenues for the people you have impacted with knowledge, to take up the jobs. Ya kasa cherem pipi sa money. Because as we sit down today, where your syllabus at the basic level, where printing syllabus, I'm on my textbooks at the basic level. One year. As we sit down and speak today, moi teacher for sika. Some be more laptops. Obinu mwanya. One no manya where your musika, they are asking, must they ask you for their laptops? They don't have to. Because we can no free omutria. Omutria send allowance. So, if you work in the government setup, we call something acquittals. Say government mommy allowance.
Yeah.
Do you get it right? I must sign that I have received that allowance. So it is my money. So that acquittals, my signature is the acquittal. Acquitti, what would this cabrem say? One dimisika. That is what it means. Is a teacher for a so. Now they say, oh sorry, trained teachers, colleges of education.
Yeah.
And you know, Mujina Hoka say, we pay the teachers' allowance, we pay the nurses' allowance. Now, the person who is going to teach the person that you are paying the allowance to, how do you solve that problem? The other time, this organized labor is not organized. Fair wages and salaries. I'm going to teach a fatina. And what I listen to, you see, you don't go to a court with teachers who catch them say what we knew. Now when say, so I ask myself again, now say fair wages and salaries omuko and omusi in their deliberations I didn't teacher for air cost striking. Why? So it means they realized they could not find or had a fair deal over there. Say they should go back and do the right thing. Fair wages and salaries ni teacher for they should go back and sit down and do the right thing. Semu nisika who catch obi say nemi niska me pau chow. Who the bomboni na shen koda no maye no. I think they will understand. Rather than taking a stand, you are looking at the legality and the issues and all these things. Yes, it is very good. But se nipa no so say onko square, onko chiradia, unko untumi nko twinu free ni fie o. Ubetumi aka kire teacher ni say untianika. The next you be say why any say ofani sika okona form. Do you get it right? But that decision will come to affect everybody, even the whole nation, one day. That is what I don't want and I don't foresee. Now, when it comes to the policies that the flag bearers are bringing, in the NDC, the name of our policy is the 24-hour economy. Overarching decision taken by His Excellency and the team and the NDC to do what? To ensure productivity in this country, supporting the citizenry to grow. Mr. Speaker, right. I don't know how old you are during Buzia regime after the overthrow of Kwame Nkrumah in 1966. Afrifa oye military leader the organize election Dima Buzia eni na nado papano. Omu ba eno musi kanu ye ntua. Omusi Nkrumah kanu ye yentua. Into Martina so sa and a champion by a champion so say a for didi. Into my jai canu at wasa. Into Ghana be dika to the extent say yentumin cheka. We are cut off from the international community in terms of business and other things. Until Rollins came in, look at the number of years we have to suffer. All of us, not Rollins alone. And Sana also bring back Ghana to the international community with the international support and all those things. Now, during a champion time, I'm sure you remember Operation Do What? Feed Yourself. A champion took this decision because the country, we are in total debt. So what must Ghanaians do and eat? We must grow our food ourselves and eat. And it has worked for a number of years. I was in primary school then that we have garden. Ye bunch ni ya bro. Edo at the end of the year no ye ko ya funko two bunch no na ye ofufo na ye nya aponchi bi na ya ponchi krakra na ye kitan chance say be fufo. By that time we don't know what was happening at the international level. Now today's situation reminisces to or reflect on the past. What has happened to this country? So what decision must we take? We are in debt. Our inflation is high. We have overborrowed. Nothing is working in this country. You see, if you have borrowed money to the tune of about 530 billion, you don't expect to tell me that. I don't expect you to tell me, say, oh, anyway, we must match your performance commensurate with the money you have borrowed.
Busia wabono.
Busia wabono, umodi mbono, SSA yen fan so busia nanu, na yen profit. Enye nunti lempi before kata nunti no mutos nit. Nkawe kranka SSA yen auction Ghana and Dananado. No who bra wa say at the end of his 8 years, no, we are auctioning this country. So you need a policy that can rejuvenate the what? The overaching unemployment population from 8% to 15%, moving to 16%. How do you tackle the youth? The free assets for school, which job have you created for them? Do you think it is only police service or military that can bring tomato back to the table? No. A government of the day must think about that. And that is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is talking about. Now, when you talk, people will tell you, hey, 24-hour economy, and you're very doing, my brother, what is the basis or the basics of industrialization? Raw materials. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is talking about production, agro production. That was number one. Go and check. And then agro processing. That is towards the industrialization. Then, business are factors of production, land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Now service is being added because of the internet and other things. So you realize that when you are in debt crisis, you must move back to your land. And that is what His Excellency John Dramani Mahama is bringing. Our water bodies are destroyed. Our forests are destroyed. Our cocoa is not coming again. From 1 million metric tons, we've moved down to 450. That shows you the incompetence of the sitting government. So when to me and that is where we find ourselves today. Intimacy from no. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Ushia, onuni de ekuafo kasa. Menanu on the gold side, omukasa. Okada for kasa, because they are to come up with those services to be rendered. Sector by sector, we are moving on. His Professor Nana Jenopoko Ajima, our ni deputy and vice president no. Onune a queen mother susu kasa. Ena Mahama Krakachen say, "Woo, Prof, me jai children gender ministry no me di mau, me the education di mau, me the health di mau." In some way, and it borders on women and children. That is what is happening. So our 24-hour economy, no, eka onhiani, eka nye wakusku, ena eka nye wankusku kra, eka uskani susu. Inti 24-hour economy, ye botani se ejuma nko ye ba be ye ejuma ama ya tomatoes no afa mahama ba hu tomatoes kra unji tomatoes da ye fa no kwa na domra su ani ba umia de tomatoes fa Mr. Speaker say look at it scaring government that was
just 1 minute
yes. 1 minute and
that's a million and a casan we have borrowed because Kufoja and 26%.
I think you have over borrowed.
We say we. He said we. I'm very particular about the
we.
Yes, the pronoun he used.
We
no. Say Kufoja and 26% to GDP. Na NDC ever fire 73% to GDP. And rebasing na they about 56%. We are calculation now. They added 30 percentage point to our debt. If you don't know, I'm telling him today, as compared to 37% of the MPP. Or right so can say we have borrowed. To say NDC ekahubi and ne. When him say or nagasa or a former MP, no him say loans are ye nara near a due are you just saying loans are NDC EBJ. They say if you are saddled with loans, na yentumi entua yenka a car you just say no MPP car bugu.
That means the moment boss is saying the crowd
young course be a 15 years, be a 20 years, be a no what some they can into one car what about you one
Mr. Speaker,
I feel
my name is 1 minute now, my
I say 1 minute.
Oh no, it's 1 minute.
And you know, I bet you say meta mason and I say meta. Yeah, can say you may be a red Ghana, say ya bang you must say young crankre. Demand I high, I will say go for 24 hours. They are doing it. There's nothing like 24-hour economy. I feel never. Or what did that?
But I say,
Mr. Speaker, time with Niho. Usha MPP ni bia. Catherine say on country His Excellency Bami ni policy ni din the same. And who hear me pa. Omo policy MPP for policy a odi ba be govern ye no ni din the same. And anyama be na ewom. Ye de ye kire. Eze kwa kodo. Ameduane no aba ba ayemi wan me paucho
70 point
me paucho idea ayemi wan say am 40 what tufo when it now idea ayemi say engineer
you catch you say
engineer mathematics eye ne bota e pa no or say 120 billion every nkruma mreso bedru na nadru enunti na ya boka and I have Bobusa 530 billion. One baby, MPP for percentage. Missing Baumian Catcher, the policy is percentage to GDP.
And I pay honorable, I pay former MP, Ayensuano, and I pay former MP. Boom constituency, I don't pay me that was a papa. 5 minutes of tonight. That's right. Who you waiting for? Who you waiting for? You've got all you need more. They want help and it's convenient. I'm saying faster than me. Emma's Global Link Limited for that pay one water Roma. Emma say me more one kaya say and what you will pa quench your own say papa. And I will pay baby, I will call say your bedje visa no Eddie Amaudia. And I'll pay as I say when the Emma's Global Link Limited for Eddie and Como. Max for a bejo so but you students who pursue kosia there e wo amanania bra you may apply to all the schools you know at the amount we are be boa and the document ni nyina no aba afi you secure visa no at the amount afi we a professional person but you be migrating into a different country wakotina abrabo so wa and pay when Emma's Global Link Limited for enkasa na wo mo ebe call samoa no but you professor when you dey come Kumase ye wo asafo labor ye ne senate office no edi nhwe animo eno achi no ba crash so ye wo White Cross Junction Wager Aswaben Road no eso. I'll pay for you 0504 203401 0504-203401 and after 0535-502499. Now when a Mass Global Link Limited for any command pay one more bejo so bad. A Mass Estate Ghana Limited for that room pacho one more tons say. Now say one more the for the abba. And it's a wood TV and pacho one more sassing in no a one cry ha. Chopoli a war a year and cry ha. A whole anansa sitting in no egu na. Say Ufri Central University at 10 minutes drive now we drew a year. One more land site, and which 5 minutes drive away from Seglemi Housing Project. Now, when we say, baby, I went to what do baby and develop a plan. As I said, one plot here 70 by 100. They say 18,000. Now, your promotion package in a special month of June and July, but your pay. Who are salaried workers? Who are journalists? Who are military officer? Soldier, nurses, doctors, police officers. Who are we? Juma wa bank. Who are banker? Immigration officers, customs officers, fire service officers, teachers, factory workers. Moje, Osumia, Ketua, prison officers. Any more Juma within the corporate environment. Ketua Benin, self controller, and our company. Juma woman. I will pay right to our Kamusumi Bia the bank, no, and pay. A must concern can just a bra. Namonke come home, Namombra. If the transaction is a mom, Namo developing more community for half plot, a 9,000. And I pay one plot for one, a 18,000. And he just said, Ubed deposited 3,000 Ghana cedis. Now I pay the Akani. One more amount, 12 months. I feel back. Now, what you're tuning in so and crack. I say, I don't pay. So, what you have 3,000 to us, I beg 15,000. 15,000, and a one more amount. I feel back, which is 12 months. Now, I feel what you're tuning in and crack. I don't pay when you want more any and come on. I don't pay one more ebejo so pa. One becho cement, any blocks are coming. And the brother bejias, you won't pay when I pay. Cause Pinters Road is the community 18 junction. Now, when you want more any income, one more allied filling station, no didn't share anymore. And no, one more KFC restaurant. I don't pay one bejo so far. Numbers near 0553-840-646, 0553-840-646, and after 0553-838730. 0553-838730. Now, when it must for any income or pay. Eclipse collateral management for that Romano pay. But you want the Japanese cratering now. At the Bay Juman, one more to your commission. But you Japanese run for a Japanese and the Bejaya, and the Fenye Jumama, and Crata 70 now, no Bekoye. Now, and no never boy, and me to your cash. Fiscal money and war. And what but you whoop alone, only collateral, no pay speak to us. You bejo, so we will assist you with collateral. Let me have one more secure with 6 o'clock. Person with the Indian Komaya, your dental new site, Abakan Street, and I'll pay for you on 0266 999020, 0266 999020, and now for 0302 551877. Now, when the Eclipse collateral management for Indian Komo, 10 after 9. Of I was in Atanasi, Mammy Konamini or Batampa for Indian Komo, free or Batampa Process Center for so ye Ebra. A ban and African Posy got and will carry on from there. Mammy won't fetch Name Mana Kwaba of Amachi.
Give for near Shafua. Imagine me a Kessben, no Muti Kessben. I no pay. Now, some matrasi dena, Yareba Cooper and Beckham was him. Airport Street. And the idea, Yamia Dum Samri, Ama Medra, Medibua, Amanfo. And one who's so manamia, me feel positive in because a idea, a deep in Gofunia pa, tis a Yamam Sar Adumno, and I say some de Bois Manfo. And this a Metia, none some Metia. A dick I'm Pesse, Medimi no matter first and son, because you're in Pimpin, but I said I catch you.
Professor Munya numbers.
Yes. And you know, my number is 0553 800 678 0553 800 678. We may say ya my term ya expand ya ni kakra nti kumasi for be enfa number way 0249 another 49 61 66 0249 another 49 61 66 and when you are Western region enfa number way 0246 04 34 58 0248 04 I'm sorry 0246
rather
0246 04 34 58 and then when you are epi wo Kessben have eba omumbra Kessben Mr. Francis or down ho maybe car park no one upebi a obutumi aba ho abepebi benye bi ho na de tiese prostitute ya yade a eye member nko a member edi 30 years come fanisa na prostitute ya omo e ka prostitute a honam akwa bi a bata ejunso twa no ho na saa honam akwa no ewmu a ekese ma nipa no a saa prostitute ekese no e ma na yuso pi anajo na enu achi ewmu a behwe na junso kan so peso junso a na junso no ayden wan amanu hwan ya na junso oya junso gu no ho ana so se okoja so junso a be fa mre kakra ansa na otumi obechim ansa na otumi ajunso ana so obejunso be wi se junso bi aka junso twa no mu ana so se wajunso awie no a opese odi ne sebe ne be ma hye ne bo ha no mu no behwe na junso bi esuso ne pant mu ni na deposit susanso ebetu am wajunso boja ebetu am wajunso gu ho a unim se junso dew junso unti se junso dew but na wajunso gu ho ebetu am osisi ayoya mama sama kofom na ni na nkanfo no se edidim a dakro be soro no na junso ojunso a emabiem eno na se eduru ho a na se odu hospital na se rubber na fi na di boba to bamam a be ojunso fam na yade ati say na me yankopa ai madom amamu aduru a me de bo adasa honestly posted embassy sa amre ya me yan ho aduru mi so obi onya posted bi ekunu obi onya posted bi ekunu ni senti ni se abofu ni ho aduru na bibifo ko am claim so mo aduru no edo no manage junso no ujunso na manage no but posted tan kasa ai kese no a ekofa sa nsusu na ba no enkano na no na memenya aduru a shrink posted na ekese no ema normalize no ema nsusu amabobo din na se wodu sa wo sa tibenu mu a eden efiri ho empo se ya show katita na oba memu aduru na wonu aduru no a obeyi katita na yeye ena obi a onjunso ata na yase a nka obekome ya katita oba memo aduru obejunso last Friday no hosa na obi baaye oba ontumi anya hwe kura odafom ena me ye do no bi man ho ma ne no me ye within about 30 to 40 minutes na fi na no hato no okokra do no me ka so onto na adu aso otom na shinke post no ehia no de man no a ojunso otumi junso ya ya enkoba se be shanka teta no na ehia no otokoye entinu obi ka se opposite do pa samre ya stemia oboa na me ay madom am ye ho aduru a me de hwa adasa ni se wotumi nka se sia na me ka post to wasama na se bia pe na me pesa me ye na da bi na me da nipa me anka me testimony to it because me do no na me hwa me first abaya me madom me nya do no pe sa me na me so mo condition mu ina ya me adom me nunu ya me gusu me nunu ma na me hu se afi de me da me yuso biem ta kura me se no se sa na tie dan dem me nje do nunu na me ni madafu bi kodi hu nkomo idi nkomo me bona me se osimasi menya menya positive draw no se kusi sen me chia no se ne kotest me hwe me kotest ye abra technician no ala technician hwe me a me owie ya na mbisa se bama na me ndi so wo fa condition where you dear said attend the effort power when you how when I'm come to me and go on my drum the Babadasa and the Busua be seen there Obia Yashan Catita, Utmi in Catita, Obia and the positive I can say, Unuma, a shrink a positive I can say no, and normalizing Emma Hunsun so I'm boarding in a day a free ho. Say me come once someone in the Busana make up do what you mean can man yet and it for and go caso Sana when a year drone Obia Cadi or Pentino, Sana so on city yes and empty. What you mean can one bar, wow. Me twins afro bia o sati binim so ombra because abofuni hwaduro abofaduro am ko hospital mo fina strad ni efese tamsosin hydrochloride no manage ojun so no relax muscles na wo so twanu mu ni positive gland no ama utumi adun so manage ojun so no na positive na ekese na echechi na akofo sati bia na aba ne de enya ho hwe enu nti na dodo no a omu ko hospital ma omu di trade no manage yade no a dancer boy, I be a show rubber. Near show rubber and swap. Rubber and a dash one. It's as a rubber is a hontino. Who should be a rubber is also an process as a Cassiana say, a year. A bear can say, could she say, Ubina cancer. The cancer and a dinner panocono. Until me, what you mean can, man, would you so piano joke? And as is some board, you know, was at Benuma. Man, you say, I grow a grass and a growing yeti. Any besampa positive kuni papa met me de bia me ka say before me adui and as me satisfy me hwen kwofo me hu say yare papa kra mo nya positive bia ekuomo because edoni no ho nse what me kan na say what tibia ni mu a de am ase say what me kan de bi obi from me so ka say obi na dum no mama wo ana me to kan radio sam say de am ase say what me kan because you obi ada bet me kan what me kan to na mo mbra me yentifo enko ka say bia wo ma yansani ni to na mo pema chi akwan me wo fifi plat last stop wo yenya no ka so kwan so wo du ka so a ko baby the old market station the biggest station in Kaswa ko wa so pe fifi plat last stop taxi another fifi down taxi wo fo car na ka che da ban so bi so Obatampa me din me center ndi Obatampa process center ntu Johnson ya me Johnson ntu ka so bi so Obatampa isu ho a obanante be say 3 minutes we du mi ho wo ba e be testo ahwe positive ka se ni hunsunsan so ho na ahwe na mo ho adu ma ho ato dudu no aba ntu so watimi kan me ntwintwa ho na ase to na mo na bra na yambo because positive ya papa me ka ho am hu se obi so positive do chamia oboa to na mo bra men twinse bia menum na kaka na make us keke nya no san nya na tie me are very serious about what I'm saying say to na mo na bra na obi ayasa nti wotemi kan akwanja hormone bra ya sha okata bra budun so aka ya sema untumi dun so bra na wa ya kasin so bra wa hospital aka che post ya kasi a edo eba mo no en sinke post no entu ase mi na mo edu tu post na ase ngo odudo na aba ngo fo dia dase em say ha ko be dia dase a oje ya she ne kateta na she na ya ase o ma me man do ma eyi ane onu kwa ne ton edo no western region nti mesram obi awtumi kan ya boa edeboa amanfo me boa amanfo ankasa nti wotumi kan tanamo mbra mantwetwe wona ase masama no minasa ntintin bi aka obi na ka say
numbers ne to dwa bi
0553 800 678 0553 800 678 Kumasi 0249 another 49 61 66 0249 another 49 61 66 Western region 0246 04 34 58 0246 04 34 58 wo akra ne nkwa aso na so pe untumi mbaka aso na so pe edu ni bi ato a betu akọ wa Kessben he ya ase Mr Francis ubusa na so a obi bi ho ato nti mi do bi ase Maakye for inam do bi ase
afa me so me da ase I was checking your time is exactly 21 after 9. Hey, Kessben 92.9. Or share live on Kessben television. We are highly grateful for your time and as well for joining us. Mami, Emfa Asedani be Emma St. Louisa local rice. Na anope one more adaroma mpacho e mo aye Ghana mo aye papa ene no yemfa hwe emfra mu de anunsuo no eye kama na dabia no wono asi ho a ensei no eno ana ye kamfo e de amawa no pay eno eye St. Louisa local rice mpacho wonya bi na wuyesu a ebeboa wo ye pa uyobi a woyɛ aduane ton na wopɛsɛ wo frɛfrɛ dɔmo a ɛsɛ sɛ woyisu St. Louisa local rice na wode yɛ wo mo anuane nyinaa anɔpɛyi mpakyɛ wobɔwura adwaman no so a baabi a wonam biara no wobɛnya bi atɔ wode a ne sɛ wobɛbisa sɛ wopɛ St. Louisa local rice wo nsa bɛka bi na watumi atɔ akɔ akɔyisu mo a mo pretty restaurant mo a moyɛ nnuane asi abɔnten so ton nyinaa no anɔpɛyi ma wo nsa nka St. Louisa local rice afei wotie me wonyaeɛ a wobɛtu ne dodoɔ mu aton na eno no aba bedane o business a anope de obe nyina no ene se woni St. Louisa for ebedi enkomo womo ebeje so na afi womo atimi aboa e wosa kwan ne so fra womo 0277452742 0277452742 and after 0546242343 0546242343 na woni St. Louisa local rice for any enkomo adope na womo ebeje wo so pa Kanisa for Adaroma, Kanisa Ventures for the Kanisa Heba Meschano, Eddie Abedjaman, so I don't pay, say, would see me and Pacho Kanisa Roni dear. A dear beer, a yakuancro, a ya rear, na ababe show, so a ete wapomodeno, and no pay, as I said, woman wonsa eka Kanisa Heba Mescha, Pacho, and wo Heba shops in Emo, and tea, and no pay, unum beer, a bebwa yepa, a manua, bosomia sui, mubumunsa, namote yano, Pacho, no Kanisa, a bit to us here. Candidiasis, vaginal discharges, prostate enlargement, and a poor blood circulation, mojana intimidia for sunny ye, ewa unipeduemo, and tea, and do how be brenano, and de bro, a few who na wona say a tata nano, and pay Kanisa Nono, and a SSA upebi na wononom. Oko techimana, contain taxi rank, Ubenya Kanisa Heba shop, ewo, and which in baseline pharmacy be a would name across the country biano, one more eton Kanisa for Endrenibe. For one pay on 0247-887436, 0247-887436, and after 0202-990943 0202-990943 na wone Kanisa eni enkomo adope. Bada na friend Ponzi ga so na mene no edin komo na Format Institute of Media Studies say anope mpacho oye parent tie na tie ha ye esan se we ebeboa wabofra ni ye pa se wo ba no ani je ho se ensemtradwuma ye ana ene wo pese wono nso ede ne ho ehye mo bedia Format Institute of Media Studies for aba ede amano na wo mo eba be man ntete ani su ehunu papa a ebetimi amana binye ewo dwuma ye mo anope wo mo eba beje no actually courses be at broadcast journalism, media law and ethics. Ejuma ye mra fa ho nyina no mpacho wo mo ebeche no. Afi eba newspaper reporting and reading and also format for ebeche no editing. Ekwan ya wo betimi the computer no editing videos any images ahodo ni nyina no Format Institute for ebeche no na afi nimde no watimi enya ne ye. Shane so say ye mount 70% practical experience. Afi ye wi a ye the 30% theory no e de aka ho e de amount. Afi wo ye obi a wotie ye na wo nsem tradwuma ni mu dada nanso wo ne certificate a anopay oba Format Institute of Media Studies a wo mo beboa ama wo nemde ama wabodin krata nso e de aka ho forms no e ye 100 Ghana cedis per anopay je wo de na wo ne wo mo eni enkomo South Odoko Aliu Mahama Road no eso ana wo be ho wo mo numbers no e ye 0549 655 649 0549 655 649 na wo ne e ye Format Institute of Media Studies for any enkomo bringing the boldness out of you and no any woman hallmark and nti mawakuku dro na e crowd no womuntimi enyimpie na womo ebeboa wo ye ba Bayport Savings and Loans for that room. One of the fixed deposits no aba, and they say would me na uyo bia pacho any day kwan so. O pese we invest with sika baby. I'll bet me do sika no aqua ebe wo mo ho e ama wo no eye Bayport Savings and Loans. Womun kwa na fixed deposit investment would do sika eshemu ampacho ye ma the greatest of assurance. Usika kokem haircut bia ne baby and pay the old way nyina no and say woni on bedin komo afei free 5,000 Ghana cedis investment kono womo ene wotnase na mo negotiate interest and faso say ba usika no so no womo ne nyina bedi ho komo eno no ejina brekra wo pese wo di usika no edito ho say ye bosom miensa bosom nsia anase afe baako ni nyina no womo behwe aye ede amount and pay borrow eye Bayport Savings and Loans branch BM na woni womo eni nkomo na wo pese wo ba ne kese pa mu dia office no ewo kokomlemle womo eben ATTC school no enti mo amotie ye na mo hwe ye won kran ha ubetimi akokokomlemle ATTC school no enche ho ape ubehu Bayport office no ewo ho na woni manager ema edi enkomo wo frɛ wo mo numbers na wo beje so anopay na wo mo ne wakasa de wonti ase bia no wo mo ebekire mo edi amount 0245 153283 0245 153283 and after 0263 007922 0263 007922 na woni Bayport eni enkomo 12 to 940 mame Emma nana action na me mana kwa bana na action pom to say
Yakopa do me pa speaker ye nyame adomara kwa ehye pa ne pa no no mani ajo nyame anim no krani
honorable ayi pay
honorable ayi pay say ye na honorable ayi ashaman on the you marriage atao marriage atapa yeah, I have enjoyed today's panel yes, I have enjoyed today's panel and I'm looking forward to see my boss. So Obeba, yes. Okay, that's it. I met him last Saturday. Was it last Saturday? Yes, last Saturday. Ewo multimedia. Okay. The Saturday bia ye come multimedia dey kwado dua won kakra. Timi ko kokohia ne din komo pa. Yes.
Kwame, he's on the bill.
Yes.
Mami Jonana.
Yeah, Kwame. Teacher for almost College of Education for almost almost cost strike.
Yeah.
Now, our living condition is no good. Kwame, baby, I do no. What problem? So, our mama me can. Yet to abandon you, a bambi or back kick off the early days no overview because we have a long way to the election. You understand? Yes, started at the first 1 year. As you have to bear with the government because Sata we have about 3.5 years ahead to the election. It will be a whole problem. This is the time that you can come out with your grievances, quote unquote, to blackmail the government. I bet me I will do the amount. They make what I say. Now, Kwame, I do support them. I do support College of Education teachers no more strike. The reason why I'm a supporter of them is say, if you can pay civil servants who have signed contract and I say an agreement on their appointment letter, say you should not do politics.
Yeah.
Then the same person comes back to tell you that what's the mania politics? It will pay me cola.
Cost of living
allowance because metewa as a civil servant no na kameti me akoye politics enye sika de aka ho but what's the mania politics there pay me cost of living allowance which is cola. Kwame, for me it doesn't make sense a bit to me as a Ghanaian.
By Yakata you need to
me, it doesn't make sense to me. And nobody in this country can convince me, say, about cola, edema civil servant. What do appointment letter? And there's a law. Say, you say civil servant. You don't need to do politics. You have accepted it. You could have chosen not to join the civil servant because you are a politician. And why joining? just like obi or police personnel and I say security personnel in this country. Obi a obeju appointment letter no Kwame. It is enshrined on your appointment letter say you cannot go on strike. Ultimate demonstration. Per the Labor Act, no. You understand? Ultimate demonstration. Ultimate strike. So they have accepted it. And when we take these people, almost surpassing civil servant and the public servants. Because they are being binded by the laws and the
agreement.
The agreement. Now come listen to me. It is a College of Education for about say their cost of living and I do agree with them. And I do agree with them because Kwame, when it comes to College of Education, issue and I mean until say all the two political parties at Yenka. If you say Kwame, nipa bi enu better had na no Kwame. And they have painted to us clearly, say quote unquote, excuse my language, that all the two political parties are opportunistic dinosaurs. They don't care about Ghanaians, the well-being of Ghanaians. They care about the future elections. All the two political parties. I was just doing calculation on newsroom right now. And I realized that teacher and nursing training allowance Kwame, 2017 we paid 144 million Ghana cedis. Enrollment in this cost. 2018 add more. 2019 add more. 2020 2021 we keep adding it. It would strike an average of 150 million a month. Kwame, Ebama 1.5 billion Ghana cedis. Says Sika we say Kwame betimi aye normal baby. Why do we have to pay teacher training allowance and nursing training allowance? Now the reason why I'm saying is all these political parties are opportunistic dinosaurs. They care about the future elections. They don't care about the well-being of Ghanaians. And they say, Kwame, the teacher training allowance, the history behind it. Dr. Nkrumah by 1960. The enrollment in it was short. Obia person go university. Nkrumah say, I will pay you. Me will come wako. Teacher training, teacher training and nursing training. Men go university. But says he can't be the man. Boabuano, we are a top up. Okok a year, Cape Coast University. They created University of Cape Coast, UCC. So, Omobeye teachers. Omobeye Babachre. They created Legon to teach technocrats. They created Care University to teach engineers and scientists. And you created University of Cape Coast to teach two universities, the engineers and the scientists. You understand? And Obia person oko. And then Nkrumah is telling you that, okay, go to the training college. I'll give you a certain money. Boabuano fakoye top up. So I'm paying you because we need more teachers and more nursing people to give value to the society. And the Buzia came to cancel these allowances in 1971. Buzia MPP government cancelled it in 1971. And it gave a tangible reasons for cancelling it. Kwame. Then President Rawlings came to restore the allowance. And the time Rawlings and restore allowance, it was the era of Dr. Nkrumah. People were not putting premium on the very say teacher training and nursing training colleges. So I wanted to woo more enrollment. That is why Rawlings decided to buy.
But now enrollment na
akofom. But at a point, Kwame, who is there? A Phoebe buyer no be a person or worry teacher and nurse for. Because that more nursing and more teacher trainings. A bit assured. Yes, a bit tifia. Omunya juban fine. Because we don't have enough facilities. Then President Mahama came to say, okay, fine. Let me cancel it. and a create College of Education Act. Ma amend and my College of Education from training college to College of Education. And this is the same, but cancer alawano. And that's the cano amede cancer alawano. Me the be infrastructures, mama mutifino about the Roman Yadumani BI. And yes, and two, to increase the enrollment. This is perfect.
Now you need cap in info.
Kwame, the MPP government knew perfectly well that Saudi will say about this system, about this country. But because of politics and the election, they said that you bet me, we can't bet you. And they are struggling to pay it. And the crime, yes, they are struggling to pay it. That's what I'm saying, that all the political parties are opportunistic.
Sankrofo na so wu tua mo no. Sankrofo na na wie school no mo be team up. Oh, Ministry of Health. Say you post you wo.
You post you
but what allowance na wi.
What allowance na wi. You understand? And there's annoying part, they say. What year 2015 at that College of Education?
Yeah.
When Vice President Emisata, the late Emisata, Jamifa the crazy, went there to make a speech there. Well, have our anniversary. What say? Or cancel teacher training allowance. No?
Yeah.
Among the increment of 64% enrollment.
The intake, no?
Intake, no? 64% enrollment. And Ababeka home. It absorb more people. I bet you
get opportunity. So on the coast.
Yes, Kwame. And today, this is a perfect. But Honorable Ashaman, I was expecting so Bekachi Honorable Ayupe say, you be only na ya to say teacher training allowance and nursing training. No, and why but President Mahama, and so who said no. There's a chunk of vote in our side area. And as I main country Ghana for say, the nice thing that I did for this country, no, made the tone change, make you work.
And even with that, student loan was there.
The student loan was there.
School no now
yes, Kwame. Yes, Kwame.
But yes, and
the student loan are still there, Kwame. So all the two political parties, President Mahama, why do you still have to bring the nursing training and as a College of Education allowance? And the MPP, why is it that you are struggling to pay this allowance? You are still going on to pay. 1 billion. Do you know what it can do for these people? May I support them? They should go on strike.
Teachers should go.
Oh yes, a teacher for need to go because Kwame, you trace can to go. Make us will be people take me on social media, but Kwame, I don't care.
But
we are fighting for this country.
I agree with you. I mean, why is it that a university student goes university? Yes, or no college student loan. When we are on one casa,
that's it.
Okay, one on the only gun.
Books are what tunnel and they been our toy. Bauya, automatically. Yes,
Kwame.
7 years medical school.
And that is the hard truth.
Obiako engineering. Obiako catering. Obiako way. Oyo otifie onya adwumanye. Ode na ekwa pre adwuma.
Okay, I say here for man na onti omunya ska nto.
Look at that. Bauna ye tua wokan. Uya automatically wadwuma ye ready. Etuwa kra na wadwuma ye ready no Kwame. Sade na ese de entice. All the two parties are not helping us.
How many university for if you omunya as graduate?
As graduates.
As mu we 1 year na imposti mu aye ni aye ka bi mam.
Ya ka bi mam
kwa demonstration you ni aye ka bi mam, right?
Sika allowance omuja nu dom de. More na the worry.
Oh sir.
I can give you the I know a lot of young guys. Oh more na the worry.
At first, the crowd there, boom, say a chest and an acquire back pay. I don't know friend back pay.
Allow boom. So blue how
people the beer shops near
a bit to talk taxi near you to buy the mom. Now, feel or man who 1 year not if you it's your man a taxi. No, I know I start you.
I think we need to bring that debate up.
Yes,
I agree with you perfectly. Say, allowance no there be a dream there. Just will be a 2 allowance more.
Simple like ABC. The make us ask him, say, Kwame. Who should be able to say,
Papa.
Oh, Kwame, I don't care. Kwame, I don't care. Me say, nursing and teacher training allowance. Ya elevate ya elevate and
say degree.
Yes, and I make out to say per the College of Education Act at 847 no 847 it say ya elevate you to tertiary status. You understand? It is Sikano and now Bobo no dia call University of Cape Coast. Now they top up no. Who you know school more? So what then do we still have to pay you?
All right, now let's go. Tell us something. That's the corner. I beg you somebody. Maminchia Queen Ivy Ajete, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, Queen. God bless you so much on your evening. We'll celebrate you this morning. Nana Owusu Achao, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Nana Owusu. God bless you. And Kessben, Equia Danso, celebrate your birthday this morning. And Opay, we wish you the best of your new age. God bless you and grant you more grace ahead. Engineer Mrs. Equia Dazi, it's your birthday this morning. Now, you are my citizen. I told Dazi, say, you wish you the best of your new age. Our wife, God bless you so much. Now, I say, our wife of one, happy birthday to you, Engineer Mrs. Equia Dazi. God bless you. We pray for grace. We pray for wisdom and the strength to turn it on. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. Cecilia Sewa Jumo, senior and junior. And I celebrate you. Happy birthday to you guys. I mean, show not when you're Mokesi 20 and more demo birthday. Happy birthday to all of you. God bless you. I'm saying upon me did Kwame Appiah Kubi yadi wasi ochina ya wada adom yeni ayebeba na yeni waba some say Joe at the mid production no air to us. So good morning, stay with him and the rest of our programs. We are out of here.
Nanso wadoma nkoma bwa de bo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko ensu na yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fro wa yubu ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo